Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is Chilling with the Devin Vlogs man. That's right. Chilling with the Devin Vlogs man speaking. And I just want to say beforehand that we get straight to the video, is I just want to say that, guess what? Your boy, Chilling with the Devin Vlogs man, has got new pajamas. Yep, I finally got new pajamas. And also, I want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, by the way, that this is kind of like either my third or my fourth pajamas I've ever probably worn. Exactly. Since, well, I couldn't remember. I think it was like a long time ago since I've actually had a bit of a memory, which I would love to tell you guys an interesting story that I probably would love to hear about and just say that it's pretty damn interesting. That's all I want to say is that, well, the previous last one, which is either third or pretty much my second or whatever, which I couldn't again remember or wouldn't remember, so that's just all I'm just saying. But the only thing I probably would say at this point is I just want to say this is that, well, in this times, all I can say right now is that yes, I definitely got new pajamas at a new store that I just finally went to get. And also, in fact, that yes, by the way, this is definitely my new pajama shirt that I finally wear it exactly. Which I think the other one was kind of a bit of gray, since I decided it was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the red pajama shirt because I'm always interested in red. And also, the reason why I've always loved the color red is because it suits me a lot of every time that I've always liked wearing red. But the only more of the story is if I didn't like my favorite color red, then I would have liked green. So, in this current point, I can say right now is that I actually finally got my new pajama shirt, which is like, hallelujah, bro. I just finally got new pajamas, which means I can finally just, feel a bit like stress free to finally even wear a new pajama shirt to begin with, which I'm like, all right, I'm just giving it a little bit of a test. I'm just giving it a test, just to enjoy a little bit of a test of it, which, it's cool. I like it. It's cool. I like that pajama shirt I've always liked wearing. It's a little bit cool, just with the red and stuff, which is actually sick and amazing. So, that's all I can say. And also, by the way, I got a new pajama pants, by the way, that it's also Dr. Pepper. since, uh, oh yeah, 1880 to 1885. Like, holy damn. Bruh, it's so interesting I finally got new pajama pants for a little bit and just say, like, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna go for a Dr. Pepper, because why not? Like, especially why not wear a new pajama pants that actually is Dr. Pepper? Just to kind of shake things a little bit up a little, just to kind of like shake some of it up. But, it's just fair odds and fair most of them. Which I just like this pajama pants better because, I mean, especially why not? Like, why not, man? Just why not? Just give it a try, and I'm like saying like, why not? I just said was like, why not? So anyway, that's just all I have to say. And as in for a fact that I'm probably going to get used to wearing these pajamas right now, regularly a little bit, and just feel a bit free a little bit, and just decide like, all right, it's cool. I just like wearing the pajamas, and it's just very interesting to wear something new for a bit. And as in for the old ones, that, by the way, will be kind of up to my decision if I ever want to like send those to Goodwill or something. But who knows? Again, like I said, the only problem that was with like the pajama shirt, by the way, was it was just torn ripped. Like, I think the only one was ripped, by the way, was the left side of my arm. By the way, it was like near the side of my pit. Like, seriously, it was like literally near my pits. Like, literally, I'm like, what? How did it almost got down there? Like, it was literally ripped for no reason. Like, yeah, it kind of made me feel a bit uncomfortable to hear that, a little bit of that sad regard on that. So I'd say it was like, yeah, it was kind of a bit sad, and I think it was just a bit shameful, as I can say, which that's all I can probably say right now. It was just shameful that I probably would say my only current reaction was just, yeah, not really much of a good pajama shirt, I probably say. Which I think it was good, but the problem is with that right now is just that it was just ripped. Which I think it was just the point of that problem. And then the pajama pants, by the way, let me explain that, by the way, for a few minutes. Is that, let's just say that my pajama pants wasn't the problem. It was just my pajama shirt that was the problem. That actually just got ripped on a few different lengths, I guess, was just ripped on some angles that just didn't quite square up onto the only meeting regards on it. So that's just probably why it was ripped, and it was just like having a bit of an instant problem. Like the side on the right, by the way, didn't get close near to the pit as well. It was just near my left. So that's probably why I decided I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot it and just maybe get to the point, and that's pretty much that. And oh, as in for people who probably want to like know what was going on, by the way, here's what was my like, pretty much like my pajama shirt, by the way, since I'm gonna try to find at least something. All right, so here is my pajama shirt right here. Which, hold on, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of something, just to kind of like do a little bit of this. All right, here we go. This is my pajama shirt, and sorry if it was kind of a bit bright. By the way, sorry if it's a bit bright. I just had to like take a picture of it and just do that exactly. And let me just take a look on the next one, what we have here. And also, give me a second again. And here's what the one I was ripped right here. So I'm going to have to just do this one a little bit of again. So here we go. So this is what it looks like right here, by the way, folks, with like the shirt that was already ripped. Like you can instantly see what it was actually ripped right there. So for those who did or didn't know, by the way, for that was ripped, then yes, it kind of was ripped, by the way, near the side right there. So that's probably what happened. And let's finally get to the last part, shall we? So, the last part, by the way, that I'm about to show you guys this time, one last time for this, is that here we go. So, here it is. Dun 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 dun. There it is. There is the ripped shirt right here. So, that's basically, in fact, on the other side on the right. And that's probably the reasons what was going on with that shirt was that, well, you know, the pajama shirt, by the way, was already instantly the problem because it was just ripped out. So I probably had no other choice and decided was like, you know what, this is just uncomfortable. I'm just gonna go ahead and just screenshot it and just in fact, just show it to you guys what was the problem with the pajama shirt. And even if it didn't get the good aim at this point, sorry if it just doesn't get the good aim on like just showing you guys what it looks like on the phone. I'm just showing you what was happening with the shirt. So I just said, I was like, yeah, it was just about time just to say, is like, well, time to go to the store and go get a new one. And that's how the problem was the point, and that's just how the story worked. And there you go. So the moral of the story is, I decided was like try to get a new pajama shirt anyways. Now, a few bit of questions before we kind of wrap this up, almost like near to be almost like 9 minutes or 10 minutes. So is that let's just say this, by the way, for those who probably have experience with like ripped pajamas that probably don't work at some points about like the length of angles or anything, then just get a new one and then just get like a new one from a store or something, or just like get a new pajama shirt, a new pajama pants. It's just get one of those, and that might help. So yeah, that's just kind of the moral of the story. What was really going on? So I decided I was like, yeah, I think it was just time, man. I think it was just actually time for that. And for those who do like my pajamas, by the way, that's just like my red, and then now it's with like the Dr. Pepper, which is just my pajama pants in general. Then yeah, I hope that you guys like it because for me, I just like wearing a little bit of something a bit stylish, soda stylish, a little bit with the pants, which is just a bit soda stylish or something. Even if it's not a real word, that I'm still saying is like it's just soda style in it. for something I probably would recently just enjoy a little bit less for Dr. Pepper and just enjoy something pretty good, well done in it, just for something better. And then, as if for my pajama shirt, what the old saying would be is that I just love wearing this red pajama shirt all the time. I just like wearing it. So, yeah. And in fact, by the way, it just does have like, just to do this exactly, which, I actually might start getting used to liking the shirt a lot often just to wear it. So, there you go. And I might even be wearing it every other time that I might be feeling like to be wearing it at some points of any reason that's so whatsoever. But, I will still give it a try. Well, I'm still going to do that, by the way. It may still give it a test drive. And it might even be a bit useful for me to wear it. At some points that I might like wearing it, at some points it just says, like, yeah, it just might actually feel good a little bit. Just might feel a nice change of scenery, just might feel a change of scenery for something that I might recently just enjoy for right now for a bit. So, anyways, without that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And without that being said, yo, I am chilling with the Devin Vlogs, man. And this is just a pajama shirt I'm just only going to be wearing just while I'm still in my dad's house, apparently. Like, let's just say this is just only in my dad's house. Pajamas. Just my own pajamas while I'm just being in my dad's house. Originally and pretty much. And without that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. And for much more further questions, like always, like, comment, and subscribe to the bell to be notified. And also, I want to wish you guys a very happy Halloween, which I hope that you guys are still enjoying your Halloween, and that is still amazing. So keep enjoying Halloween, and yeah, just keep enjoying it. So with that being said, everyone, I'm going to get going. I'm going to sign out. So with that being said, more videos are still yet to come, and more videos are still coming right on ahead. Which, by the way, I hope to say for the same question that Texans should definitely win against the stupid 49ers, and Seahawks, on the other hand, should definitely destroy the fake ass team commanders known as to be the recolor, or should I say the renamed team Redskins. But anyways, that being said, I'm gonna get going, and definitely, in fact, we'll see you next time. If I feel like making another Denver vlog coming soon enough, then we'll see. And there you go. That being said, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you guys, in fact, absolutely next time. And if you guys like my new pajamas that's just in my dad's house, then hey, that's awesome. I appreciate you. Which, that would be very nice. If you guys want to feel free to add a comment, that is also nice. And just remember, here's what it actually looks like on my pajama pants. That, it just says Dr. Pepper, which clearly it's true that it's just Dr. Pepper. So, no harm, no feelings or anything to hate for that. But, I just like wearing it. So, with that being said, see you next time, guys. See you guys absolutely, in fact, for the next time. And then, for the next Devin vlog coming soon. Once more, I'll see you next time, and enjoy your Halloween, everyone. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye bye, everyone. Peace out and sign off.